Hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition with me, World Ravager. In this episode, I will be telling you guys how to use and abuse the new Minecraft 1.0 update. So, first of all, as you can see, I'm just standing here with this big hole in the ground. So, what I'm here for is, I actually forgot to grab the thing I need. Eye of Enders. So, one of the main new thing in this is the Ender update, which added the end and all the things that come with the end, which includes the Eye of Enders. So, the first thing I'm going to start is how to use Eye of Enders. What you do is you throw them like an Ender Pearl, and they shoot, and they can drop themselves again, so you can use them multiple times. And you follow the trail that they show, and then you can find out where the stronghold is, which is the place where you can fight the Ender Dragon. And then, once you get to a place where, if I find it, I can't remember. Yeah, see, once you get to a place where the Ender thing, instead of rising, it falls. What you do after I grab a night vision potion, what you do is you dig down. In my case, that was weird. You follow the Eye of Ender down to what will be, and here we go, the stronghold. Now, as you can see, I already had that hole dug, which was where the stronghold is. So you have to go through and find, you have to go through the stronghold to find the end portal room, which I have already conveniently dug a hole to just so that I wouldn't have to search for it in video. So here is what the end portal looks like. There's a silverfish spawn egg, there is lava, and there's the end portal, which will not have all of the eye vendors in it. You have to place those, and they all have to be facing inward or outward. It's one of those two. I can't remember, but you'll get it right eventually. So let's hop in. So let's see. I put the rest of the stuff that we will need in here, which is apparently now on the floor for some reason. Okay then, let's grab all that. And well, this is not exactly what I thought would happen. Apparently the chest got destroyed, so let's grab a chest quickly and put the stuff into it. So it also had signs on it. So we have all this stuff, which I'll explain after I put everything in here what it does. So first out, we have what you guys already saw was the what are they called? The Eye of Enders. So the Eye of Ender, which I showed you guys, is if you throw it, it flies and points you toward where the end or the stronghold is, where you will find the end portal to get to the end. And now that I have everything put away, I can now showcase everything again. It's out of order, which is not what I wanted to happen. Okay, so the Eye of Enders I already showed you, which are these things. And to craft them, all you need is one Ender Pearl and one Blaze Rod. If I go into this, oh wait, no, you need a crafting table. So let's grab a crafting table, which I already had out, but it apparently got destroyed. I don't know how they got destroyed, but oh well. You go into a crafting table, and oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Never mind. I lied. Silly me. One Ender Pearl and one Blaze Powder, which is made through a Blaze Rod. So if I take a Blaze Rod, because I don't want to use that one, because that one's going to be for a future thing. Take a Blaze Rod, make Blaze Powder, then I can make an Eye of Ender. So there we go, I've made my very own Eye of Ender. So, next up is Dragon's Breath. So what this is if I come out here and you can see everything looks weird, it looks like static screen because of my night vision. But if I come out here, the Ender Dragon will be out here, obviously, it's the end portal thing. And it shoots this thing called Dragon Breath, which, when it's on the ground, it will continually hurt you, but you can take a water bottle, or, oh, yeah, I think they're called, yeah, bottle, or, yeah, just a water bottle, which is, which is relatively easy to make. I will show you how to make it in a second, I think, actually. So if I come in here, all you need is glass, I'm pretty sure. And you can make yourself a glass bottle, which you can then grab the Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath actually does not do anything that I know of. It's just to get rid of it so you don't have to step in it anymore. Next up, we have these things, which are called shulkers. There's two uses for them. One of them is just a mob that can annoy you. And I was originally going to do this in the end city, but I could not find the end city portal no matter how many times I tried. So I'm going to have to do this from, just the sake of being here. So this is a shulker. It looks just like a purple box. When it comes out, it has this little creature inside, which, if I go into survival mode, actually, should I do this? Yeah, I'll do it. I have to do it for the sake of the video. If you go into survival mode, which is /game mode S, you can see that this thing will give you levitation, which is a new potion effect that they added for that you can get from this thing called the shulker. This shulker, yeah, I still have levitation on. The shulker also can drop something. Oh my gosh. Shulker can also... Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I can't... Okay, I need a drink. Okay, I think I'm good. There we go. Okay, back to what we're doing. Okay, the shulker can draw this thing called a shulker shell, which currently, as you put it in here, it does actually nothing. Because they have not released an update where you can now make purple chests using the shulker shell and a chest. And then next up on our list we have and there's nothing different about the purple chest. It's just purple, which is kind of cool and different. So next up we have ender pearls, which are unless you're like relatively new to Minecraft, you should know what they are, and they're relatively new. So if you watch what they do, you throw it and it teleports you. You get these things from these things right here. These things are called Endermen. I don't know why I'm saying this because it's pretty obvious. It's obvious. You get them from Endermen. When you kill an Enderman, you get an Ender Pearl. Now, where's my Enderman spawn egg? And I need a diamond sword. There we go. So if I kill an Enderman, let me see if I can kill an Enderman here. Spawn one in, and if I oh gosh, it's not gonna let me kill it, is it? Wait, that's this one. What? Oh my gosh. They seem to not like me very much today. Not let me kill them. Okay, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. If you kill a Enderman, there's a chance of getting, there's a relatively high chance of getting an Ender Pearl. Next up, we have popped chorus fruit. So these things you get. Actually, no, you don't get popped chorus fruit. You get popped chorus fruit from this thing. Wait, if I put it in my inventory, you get popped chorus fruit from putting this thing called chorus fruit into a furnace, which I had lost. So put the furnace there, and I have coal in one of these chests. It's in this chest. If I grab my coal, if you put chorus fruit in here, and then you put in coal, you get pop chorus fruit, which is like pretty much popcorn. So you can eat this. It gives it rejuvenates your health, and that is actually it's just a new source of food. Next up, actually, wait, let me see. No, wait, I forgot something. This actually is what you use to make purple blocks, which is the new block that you can find in the end city. So next up is our what are they called? Let's see. Oh, the purple slabs. Now these you make. Didn't mean to do that. These, yeah, you make these from. You get 6 of them from 3 purple blocks. So that is how you make those. And then there's the purple blocks we already went through. End crystal. So if you didn't see my last video, which was how to respawn the ender dragon after it's already been killed, this is how you make an end crystal. So you're gonna need. I think it's an Eye of Ender, 1 of those, or 1 gas tier, and 7 pieces of glass. Yes, which is there's the crafting nest. So you can make one end crystal. Which, if you want to see what it does, go watch my last video, which will tell you what to do. Now this is another mob that they added. Where is it? That's Enderman. Endermite. Now these things I think they only spawn when you throw an ender pearl. When you throw an ender pearl, they have a chance of spawning. So they look like that. They're little tiny and they have a chance if you spawn an ender pearl, they will spawn in. Or throw an ender pearl, they spawn in. So that is the only time they will spawn in, otherwise I'm pretty sure. Next up we have, oh yeah, the Potion of Decay. Now this thing I actually don't know how you make it so far. I don't know, I tried everything, I looked it up. I don't know how you make this. But right now there's this thing, if you're going to create a mode, it's a Potion of Decay, which gives you Wither 2 for 40 seconds. And then similarly, there's also the Lingering Potion of Decay, which if you throw it, if I can find it, where'd it go? If you throw it, I'm going to go outside and throw it, you will see what it does. And here we go. If you throw it, it now makes a lingering, so it stays around and decays whatever it landed on, which in this case is the shulker. Next up, we have the ender chest, which you make through 8 obsidian and an eye of ender. And there you go, see, ender chest. These things are actually super duper useful. If you place it down, you can see, you can't, okay, obviously I'm in creative mode, so I can break it. You can't break them in survival mode. You have to break the block under them, and then they break. And inside of it is it's only a space of one chest, but no one can take your stuff out of this chest. So it's super duper useful. Which I already said, so I'm saying it again. Then next up is the end rods, which are these. They kind of look like unicorn horns, and they look like that. They give off light, and they're like used as like a fence block thing. These can be made using, I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, if I grab them. Yes, it's a 1 blaze rod and 1 coarse fruit, which makes 4 end rods. And that's all of that. So next up we have chorus flower. Now these things can be found in the end city. And what they do, they actually don't do anything. I'm pretty sure they don't do anything, at least. You place them down, and they're more like decorations. They don't really do anything. They're more like decorations, and they grow on the chorus trees. So they don't actually do anything. They're just used for decoration, but they do look pretty cool. So next up, in that case, we have the Arrow of Decay, which I similarly do not know how to make because I couldn't find how to use it. But if you shoot it at something, it gives it the Wither Potion, just like that Lingering Potion of Decay did. So I'm going to shoot another. I'm going to shoot it at the shulker and see what happens. And as you can see right there, the shulker is now decaying from that Wither arrow I just shot it with. Next up, we have the chorus fruit, which, as I told you, you get from this thing right here, which is called the chorus plant. These things are trees that grow in the end city, and if you place them down, as you see, so what you have to do, you place one down, you place one next to it, and then you place one on top of that one, and you get a chorus fruit, which are what you put into the furnaces to make pot chorus fruit, which is what you can eat, and also what you can make purple blocks out of. Next up, we have a purple pillar, which if you take the half slabs that I have made previously, you get 2 half slabs to make a purple pillar, which if I place them down, look like that. So they do look pretty cool. They kind of look like they got a 8-pack, which is pretty funny. But that is the purple pillar, which can also be found in the end city. Now this is the dragon egg, which if you kill the ender dragon, if you see my last video, you get this thing called the dragon egg. So this thing it actually doesn't do anything except for respawn the ender dragon, which is actually really useful. So in that case, it does do something. If you want to see my last video, that's how I tell you what it does. But if you punch it, it teleports. And in this case, it doesn't have very much room to teleport because we're in a small confined area. So I'm just going to leave it there because it's not really in my way. What you have to do to get rid of it, see my last video and I will tell you. Next up we have the dragon head. Now this, just like all the other heads you can get, is equipable, which also, as you can see, moves up and down like it's breathing, which is kind of funny. You have a chance of getting this when you kill the Ender Dragon. It's a very small percentage, but there's a possibility that when you kill the Ender Dragon, you can get its head. Also, if you place it down, it looks like that, but I'm pretty sure that if I grab a redstone block here, if I place this down and then place the dragon head on it, yes, if you place a dragon head on top of a redstone block, it moves the mouth like that, just like it does if you have equipped it. So, next up we have the Elytra, which are one of the best things in this update. I'm actually going to wear the head just for the sake of it. These things give you the ability to fly/glide. So what you need to do, I didn't know this, and apparently it's not very well known fact. What you need to do, so I'm going to go up somewhere high, which I'm going to go up to this place here. What you need to do is, I'm going to get out of my inventory. What you need to do is this. So you jump off and hit the jump button as you're falling, and it lets you glide. See, I gracefully glided down. I cannot show you in third person because it takes too much effort to do, and it's really difficult. But that is how you use the Elytra, which you can find in chat and in the pirate ship, which is in the End City. So if we glide back down here, there we go. So that is how you use the Elytra, which brings us up to our next thing, which are the purple stairs. So they look like this, and what you how to make them is 6 purple blocks make 4 purple stairs. So there we go, we made some, which brings us up to our next one, which is the porous plant, which is our last thing actually that I will be showing you. This thing is the thing that you break to get the chorus fruit, and I will repeat how to do that. There you go. So that is everything other than also the Ender Dragon, which is right here, and the end portal, which is right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I was like, what is going on? I hit the Elytra button. So that is everything in the Minecraft Pocket Edition 1.0 update. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. And so that's going to be the end of this episode here, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Minecraft Pocket Edition and my other vids in my channel for yourself. If there's any videos you want me to do, please put in the comment section down below. So I guess my videos are fans, putting everyone you know. And this episode we were aiming for 1 like and 1 brand new subscriber, and I hope we can achieve, or 2 brand new subscribers, sorry. And I can hope we can achieve that. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Goodbye!